What's up? What's up? What's up? Tahle the Great. This is the Worth podcast, man. Worth overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health. And y'all know me, I'm Wallow Real. I got the homie man international, Columbus, Ohio, Ohio's own. Tahle the Great, man. What's good?
Man, you already know, man. It's good to be here back in the city, man. Y'all know how we get down, man. I had to type in with my boy, man, day one, Waller, but you already know what we do. CO's most notorious hustler, jack of all trades, jack of all time. This nigga bringing it in. He brought the GOAT with him. Tally the GOAT in the building, man. Straight legend shit. You already know how we moving, man. Rich nigga shit, you heard? Let's go.
Columbus, y'all know what time it is. You know, this is day 3 for me, man. We've been really moving fast in life. Time is moving. We go back a couple decades, man.
Sure.
My man all the way
sure.
From, I don't know if it's Jamaica, South America, Miami to
Everywhere.
Atlanta, from
Everywhere.
Columbus, Ohio. I'm talking about, what do you say, Northside, Brookhaven? Is that what you?
Yeah, man.
Tell them about you, man. What's your name? Tell them, what you about, what's going on in your life, bro.
Tally the GOAT. You know, when we talking entertainment, we talking clothing, we talking that type thing, we Tally the GOAT. And we talking tech business, you know what I mean? Just go by my real name, Shad, CEO of Infinite Web Solutions, $1 million company in tech. And we can just go from there, whatever direction we're going to go.
Well, we're going to talk about a couple things because, see, my brother hit me, he was surfing the web. He seen me do, I think, an interview 2 nights ago with the homie. I don't know if it was Lord Luda, Poochie the Prince. Shout out to those guys, man. R&B and my, my dude rapping real tough right now. So my man, I'm talking about, don't get this twisted now. We didn't hit the level with our age where now we much more mature.
Yeah.
We got so many more things to offer. It ain't just about we rap. Like I just was telling you, use rap as a tool, and it's really gonna take you somewhere. Especially when you got other endeavors as an entrepreneur.
No doubt.
And entrepreneurs, like this brother got something in this tech world we're gonna talk about. But mainly I want to touch on, first of all, worth, overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health. This is a segment that we always try to kick about our real lives, our real situation, our real story. And mental health is a very serious thing for our people. Not just black people, but white people, Mexican people,
sir.
Puerto Rican people of all ethnicities, gender, mind. See, they say your mind is a servant. And you can't let your mind become your master. You use your mind as your maid. You use your mind as the tool. You don't let your mind control you. You control your mind. So I was telling you, a positive perspective produces a positive performance. And I see you perform pretty well with everything I seen you doing. Don't get it twisted. We all watching, man. And I seen you shot a video down in South America. What country was this?
I done shot, my first video I shot in Colombia. We went to Cartagena and Medellin.
So international. He ain't just no Ohio, Columbus, Ohio artist. I mean, the man lives in the ATL. He don't even live here no more. So we giving you prop, first of all, for getting up out of here and going to different places to spread your wings.
Right.
Making money in other places, doing shows in other places, doing videos in other places.
You
Because
already know.
home sometimes can hold one back. Home sometimes can hurt one. And I hear a lot of different mixed messages with people that's still here, that never left, that may complain or... And you done left and came back, and I know you called me and you was trying to voice some opinions about how you felt about the city.
Yeah.
So before we dig into this and we get down and dirty, I want to ask you a couple things from the mental health perspective now. It say you performed across the world, South America, Jamaica, and beyond, and felt different kind of love from audiences overseas. What does worth mean to you as an artist who's valued more abroad than at home in Columbus? How do you keep your self-work intact through all of that? And tell me why you think Columbus need to catch up.
The thing is this, like, I'm in the city for a few days, right? So I'm bringing them some of the new shit that we got going with the music. I'm like, hey man, can you play this, throw this on? I went to like 3 different venues here. They all said no, or they act like they're gonna do it and then they didn't do it. One of the spots was like, nah, because I paid the DJ, right? DJ was gonna play it, but then the promoter got upset because he couldn't get, I paid her $50. We talking little money, it ain't a lot. He wanted the money. He wanted to get something out of the deal. we're all talking about all this stuff, but not. I just need you to play a song. I'm gonna take this wherever I'm at, and I'm gonna take it back with me, so the rest of the world see in my city. I couldn't get that far. They gave me the "you're never going to make it out" treatment. They a little late. It's been 20 years. I've been gone 20 years.
So you think you get more love?
It's not.
In other places.
I know. I walk anywhere else, Atlanta, out overseas, anywhere. They just throw it on.
What you think it is? And do you think it's this? So look,
let's go.
I live here.
Okay.
Now, for all the DJs I know, I got access to.
Mm-hmm.
For me to be able to email them, text them.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say payola don't work. I ain't gonna say when you get somebody some money they spend your record because they just may do
that's
it.
That's looking out. That's love.
I got a lot of love from a lot of the DJs here. I can't lie. I can get them to spend my record as soon as I send it to them in most cases.
Okay.
I'm not saying you ain't playing the proper channels because you wanted to come into town and make it happen because you here and money talk. Respect.
All right.
What I would say is, since you are from here, sometimes. Since you are established, sometimes we got to build, sit down and talk on politics and network. See, that's what this podcast really is driven. It's how we can connect together, do some helping each other, some trade and some bartering. Not necessarily like you got to pay me to make it happen, but make sure I can get in touch with some of the right people you need to come across. Because, see, I believe we can definitely get some of your music played wherever you really want it to be played with the right DJs. Don't get me wrong. You did what you had to do, wiggling your 2 feet, your hands, and your money. Much respect. I salute the hustlers.
Well, I'm only gonna go to money if it ain't organic.
Well, hear what I'm saying on the politic level.
But this is the thing. This is a great conversation because one of my songs, I got songs in English and Spanish.
Okay, international.
Yeah. So at the Latino club, they're gonna play this song tonight. One of my songs.
Okay.
What we're talking about is why can't we, when I say we, y'all know what I'm talking about. Why can't we? Like me and this brother right here, why we can't do this? Like why we both can't like transfer blessings and then make it exponential growth?
Well, right? That's what we on. See, I'm glad you said it because that's what page we really trying to be on going forward. Representing Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Akron, Dayton, Youngstown, Lima, all the different cities we can name. But we from Columbus.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking no other cities, but we have to make sure our home front base is bottom line.
The best.
It's got to be bottom line going forward with anybody that come across our path, my path, and all the other brothers that we've been linking up with trying to put this together. So as far as the DJs go, man, we got to make sure we get you in line with the right DJs who can go ahead and break your record because DJs are about breaking records. And I hate to say it, but if they like it, it goes even further.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna knock the record. We ain't heard it. But my brother been rapping, and he's serious about it. Putting his money where his mouth is. Traveling, taking visuals is there. We just watched this new video. Yeah. Where you shoot that at?
That was in Colombia. I shot other ones in Dominican Republic.
So what I'm saying is he's taking it there.
And here.
So when you think about the Columbus, Ohio, do you tell people you from Columbus when you somewhere when you do this?
That's the first thing I say.
Because most of us represent Columbus, Ohio.
It's all through the music. I take CO everywhere I go.
I see you had the 614 hat on.
I don't play no games when it comes to my city, man. You know.
So what would you say you don't like about it?
About what?
The city. Our city. Because when you was
been gone 20 years and I'm still seeing the same thing. I don't like the stagnant growth.
Okay.
Economic growth, this place is booming. This is actually the new Silicon Valley. Okay. This is the Silicon Valley of the Midwest.
Okay.
I'm in tech. But $40 billion in tech money is in this town moving around. I know about it.
Well, if that's the case, let me skip this and then let's ask you this. You mentioned wanting to share more about what's happening in Columbus from technology to AI.
Yeah.
Things people don't see.
Yeah.
What innovations and opportunities do you think can help rebuild the city?
I think knowledge is everything. Knowledge is king. It's key. Like, we have to learn more and do more to become better.
And how does tech play a factor in all this?
Because tech is everything.
And from your standpoint, tell us what tech is about.
Anything that you turn on and off, anything that you use to make your job or anything you're doing easier is technology, no matter what it is in any industry. So
what do you have to offer the town with this information that you hold? Like, where do you come into play at with helping Columbus grow in this tech world? What can you tell us? I mean, is that your business? Is that your company? Is that what you got your money invested in?
I came there. All right, this is a backstory. One of the companies from overseas in Europe, $100 million company.
Okay.
Their thing was we're gonna expand our business into the Americas. That means North America, Central and South America. Continental growth. They know they got to be over here to get the rest of the bag.
Okay.
Out of anywhere in all three of those areas, North America, Central America, and South America, guess what city they chose to put headquarters in?
I'll say Columbus.
They did. I partner with them. They're my people.
So you got your hands in.
I just created a virtual
some
office.
of this new growth in Columbus involving the tech world.
Yes.
Well, I salute you. That's major hustle. Look, that's major hustle right there because now we talk about business and entrepreneurs.
We're talking real big money, big bag money.
So what do you see for Columbus in this tech world as far as what's coming here?
They're bringing data centers here and all the big wig tech companies here because statistically speaking, this is the best place to put billion-dollar investments because of
they call it a test market. They call us a test market. They've been saying that for years. I think the test is. I think we didn't pass the test. I think we didn't pass the test. We see downtown looking like ATL. We see downtown looking like LA. We see the Miami vibes we get here in Columbus.
Airport getting renovation. Is that because of the traffic, or is it because of they want to see
the traffic in Columbus is ridiculous. I mean, for anybody that drive in Columbus that know about how our traffic is,
I'm talking about visitors.
Well, it's all the same to me, man, because I'm in traffic driving every day and I see so many people. I don't know where they from, but I know we moving and grooving. You heard me?
Yeah. But that's basically they want the airport to be in alignment with the billions of dollars they're putting in the city for tech. That's why they're doing that expansion over there.
Well, it look like that's what they're doing. Look like they're doing a good job with it.
Yeah, the city looking real beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I did partner with that company. I did put a virtual office in Hilliard. We about to bring tech here, black-owned CEO. You can't bring $40 billion of tech in my city, and I ain't part of it.
And I salute you. Like, see, everybody gotta think. We gotta all think like, and we gotta think like this guy here. So,
100.
And tell me your name again.
Tahle the GO.T.H, Shad on my real name.
And how can they find you on what social media channels?
Tahle the GO.T.H on Instagram. Just follow me there. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, since we on this topic,
yeah.
Because see, the game is giving game, teaching.
Yeah, it is.
So in the entertainment world, there's a lot of pressure, mentally and emotionally. How do you take care of your mental health and stay grounded while navigating the ups and downs by still being an artist and an entrepreneur?
Honestly, that's the biggest struggle.
Well, you was telling me you had some mental challenges.
The thing is, like, some people do lean. I do sertraline.
Now, break that down. What's this?
Sertraline is a medication that stabilizes depression. Like, my brain fires too fast.
And so some doctors done told you
this. They
this.
say it's gone. But at the same time, if you really think about it, I only gonna mess with the meds so much because I realized that the rapid firing allows me to think faster than everybody in the room with the solution. By the time they're done talking, I already know what to do. Make checks payable.
So, say the
ADHD type, all of the rapid thinking, quick think. You know what I mean? Quick, rapid thinking, fast, anxiety, all that. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, don't look at it as this is a bad thing. You can actually, because your mind's thinking so fast, if you actually channel that, you can come up with stuff in your head faster because it's already moving at faster speed.
So I've never heard of that.
That's how I use it to my advantage.
So I want to do, some of us got this same demonstration, and what would you say, what's the name of the medicine?
Sertraline is like one of the medications for anxiety and depression. You know what I'm saying?
And that helps you. Now, what does it help you do?
It just slow it down.
And how many businesses do you own?
Like, I'm on number 5.
Do you care to tell them the names of the companies?
Yeah, I got Infinite Web Solutions, a tech company. I got Narcy Clothing, Narcy Entertainment. I got U-Force Realty, real estate certified.
Okay.
And, I got just built a healthcare app integrated with AI. We about to kill the whole healthcare industry with that. I mean, it's
so as y'all can see, exponential growth.
Yeah.
See, my brother, he got some things happening where He's telling us that investing your money, investing your time in your craft matters, and sound like he care about the people. Now, I know he's on the international level, so what I'm saying is it's not too many people I've interviewed that's been, international with their demonstration and their business dealing. So, and you still make music. I love rap. I love doing music. I love this hip hop. I love
I had to come back to
that.
I had to come back to that.
So it's a beautiful thing that you come back my way, and like I said, you tapped me on my line. I said, man, what's up? What you want to do? I got a podcast, Worth, Overcoming, Rebuilding, Teaching Health. So your value and worth. What does worth mean to you? If you was the people was to ask you, what does worth mean to you?
To me, worth, I measure worth by self-worth.
Okay.
Because self-worth is going to affect your net worth.
I said in my record, your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth.
True. Facts.
So your value, do you know your value and do you know your worth?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because see, some people don't know how to answer that.
Yeah. My value, anything that I touch, I'm gonna make it grow exponentially by default.
Well, like you just said, so I say many artists struggle with their hometown. Doesn't show the same support they see elsewhere.
Yeah.
How have you learned to overcome that feeling of being overlooked locally? What has it taught you about perseverance and purpose?
For me, because I'm not trying to make it in music. I'm not trying to make it in anything.
Right.
Like, but I'm getting treated like I'm trying to make it. Like, I literally have like all the A-list connections in the music industry. I have that in my phone. I have a lot of things that I had before I even went back and made a song. I've been backstage with DeVito. I've been back. Hey, Boogie sent a happy birthday, Sweet 16 to my daughter personally. Like, I'm really tied in a lot of stuff because of where I'll be at and who I know.
So what's your movement? What's the next move? What's your plan here? What's your
with
music?
The music? I want to scale it, take it international. I got Afro beats. I got reggaeton, like Latin reggaeton. I got hip hop. We just did. Shout out to Daviana. We just did a song here right now. We filmed that over there in the towers. Y'all gonna see that when that come out.
Okay.
Just scaling. But what I'm doing is because I'm as strong in marketing as I am in information technology.
Okay.
So it's like I'll just use that skill that I already got and push the music in a different way.
Well, it sounds like to me if you just tapped in with that, I mean, of course, it sounds like some of us need to come through your channel.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is it seems like you should be utilizing the stuff you saying you do, not only to push some other people, but your music first being the example.
Yeah.
It seemed like you are able to narrate your music into your business dealings, whether it be commercials or some type of advertisement to help you even skip past these DJs. Now, I ain't knocking our DJs at all.
No.
But listening to what you're telling me, being a businessman, entrepreneur, and business management finance, the goal is to figure out how to do this easier because of this digital world.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at the grassroots and the guerrilla style.
You like the guerrilla marketing.
Remember, that's where I come from. I did it the hard way. See, I did it the hard way for so many years that
I seen. I was there. I seen this man. Look, I seen this man. The hardest.
Look, I salute anybody that say that about me, but the times has changed now.
Yeah.
This ain't my space no more.
Right.
We done turned up the game now. We done did this. They got this TikTok thing jumping.
Yeah.
They got this Facebook, this Instagram, this Twitter. They got all these different things I might not even be able to admit. This Chat GPT. They got this AI making people's videos, man. Timberland got an artist, an AI artist. How you feel about this AI artist? Have you even peeped it? Have you paid attention to what he's doing?
I have an AI artist.
So you got an AI artist. So you want to tap into this big business, man. It's big business, but most people, artists, musicians, they don't respect it. They say because it's so phony and fake, it's not authentic. It's artificial rapper, artificial tracks, artificial display. Nothing real feels good. Like, when you go to hear a band and they got the trumpet and they playing the bands, they got this live kick that they... When you go to the studio and make your music like we do, and we got to go in the box, in the booth and rap it.
Right.
They say that AI is just, it's taking away the taste of the food like a microwave. So I'd say, you got an AI artist, beautiful.
Yeah.
But what's your opinion about this AI thing? We talk about AI all the time because it's taking over the globe, man.
Well,
Fidelity is taking over our kids' mind. The AI is kind of tapping in with so many things that it's starting to kind of hinder the growth in one.
Here's the thing.
I'm not a big fan of AI, so as you can hear what I'm saying.
Well, that's because you're not monetizing on it then. See, my tech company, we push it. We're the ones behind it. This is the thing. This is
why we had a show, so we can live and we learn.
Because this is what they're not going to tell you, right? This is what they're not going to tell you. I've been doing tech since I was 14. I'm 30 years with tech. What they're showing y'all is AI is old. It's old, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All we did was give y'all an input prompt to be able to talk to something that we already been messing with.
So you got a lot of knowledge on this, Dennis, right?
From the beginning.
Traveling the world changes the perspective. What lessons have you brought back from those international experiences that helped you rebuild your mindset from your music and your connection with the community in Columbus?
That's a tough question.
Yeah, you willing to open the doors? See, the question is for the people that's watching this, are you willing to open the floodgates for us?
I tried. They said no.
Nah, I think you might be a couple steps ahead of your time because I can't lie.
I always been that. But to the masses, but to the 1%ers, no. That's why we're sitting here now. It's when you're making music, a lot of times this is why music don't go nowhere.
In Columbus?
Anywhere.
Okay. You talking about anywhere?
I speak globally because
we listening to it. We want to hear what's going on here.
And having a background in tech and marketing.
Okay.
You guys like one of the real goats here sitting on this couch. Like that $100 million company that came to Columbus, that's my partner. Right? One of them. They're my people. For a reason. They know me. You have to make the music with the marketing embedded when you're creating it. Not in reverse. Not the other way around. Think marketing first.
You talking about the codes, them codes that you embed into the video, into the song.
The whole song, the whole thing. You're not asking the W.O.R.T.H is what I call it.
Like the international codes that you put on your music.
Who, what, when, where, why, how. You have to ask that when you're creating it. Because in marketing, we start there.
Right.
So if you think about it, for an example, I made that song Island Love, right? It's a whole
Now, is that out?
Yeah, it's out. Video
where can they find that?
Island Love, Tahle the GOAT. It's on YouTube, all the platforms. I filmed that in Dominican Republic because I'm there and it's like the vibe is Island Love, right?
Island Love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now think about this. There's a very popular show that everybody knows. Just flip the words around. Love Island.
Okay. So you said that's just a small tool.
Tap into that audience, push that over there, license that over there. You see what I'm saying? It's a mindset, it's a different way of thinking completely. And this is organic. This is organic. This guy right here, this is my bro. I want y'all to know I talked to this guy. I actually talked to this guy. You know what I'm saying? And I tap in with him when I want to know the temperature of the city. I want to know something. I call him first. He
has called me from the DR.
Yeah.
I mean, he had called me from deep down in South America, wherever he may be. And it feels good when somebody, believe in you, still want to network with you and build. Because, see, the ultimate goal for me, still being an artist, is to merge with other artists now and start doing these features. Traveling maybe abroad to start doing some of my music. I got some brothers over in Ghana.
Okay.
I got some brothers over in Guinea. I got some friends over in Africa. They've been begging me to try to come abroad to do some work. I've been so immersed in my business dealings and keep trying to learn how to invest and plant these seeds. But growth requires travel.
It do.
And I see you doing it. The homie Uncle Jay right now, he just now took his flight. He down in South America.
Shout out to King.
No doubt. So it's almost like, to understand your mindset, sometimes that's what we want to break down when we sit down with you and we start talking about the real life. So what made you want to even leave the city to do Atlanta now? You in the ATL. What are you doing in Atlanta?
20 years ago, I said, I had to ask myself this question. I said, is it worse being all boxed in? Because, full transparency, I've been in trouble before, I'm from the north side, what I'm saying? So getting a job, doing this, doing that was a little difficult for me. A lot of no's were happening. So my thing is I I just go to Atlanta homeless. That's how I left in 2004. I left from my dad's house, got on the road and went up there homeless. I had a computer, a few clothes, and that's what we did. That's the sacrifice I did. That's the real story. A lot of people don't even know.
And did you tap into the music when you got there?
No, I started off with the music because I left here doing music when I got down there, but then tech tapped me.
Yeah, because it's a whole different ball game when you go south. When you go down there with whatever your ideas with the music, if the music don't fit that mode with what they got going on, is people get frustrated when they go to the A sometimes, because if you ain't tapped in with the right people doing the right thing, you better go with a different plan, you
gotta have plan,
a different platform and a different role.
B, C, and D. You gotta have all those. If A might not, you gotta have them other ones.
Well, and that's why I got to salute you. I give you a high salute for being able to take it on the road.
I appreciate it.
Take it to different countries to wiggle your hand, especially if you still boosted up about what you're doing. I mean, how you feel about life right now? How you feel? How life treating you, fam?
Life is good. I think a lot of the things that I'm into now, and I do spend a significant amount of time teaching people and showing them some of the things that I did. A lot of my guys, my day ones, they are making the bag. I showed them the blueprint and tech. They there. You know what I mean? And then my only requirement is you got to show one more person.
Okay.
Right. And then we go from there. So it's but that's like our biggest challenge, us as people, is giving somebody the same thing. Because I don't think competition. I don't think somebody's gonna do. That's not even in my head.
Right.
Right. So it's like
competition is a man in the mirror.
Exactly. All day. Facts.
If I outwork you,
yeah.
What do I need you for? And we just read that on the board.
Right, man. I love that though.
So
I love that.
I only said that to say,
a
lot of people don't understand what the work ethic is really about for me, for instance. I might not have $1 million, $4 million, $2 million, but I'm worth 50, 60, 70 million off my footsteps, off my knowledge of self, off the things and the people I can touch and network with. They say if you can call somebody right now and, I need 10,000, and they give it to you, and you can do that with 2 or 3, 4 or 5 people, you got some things cracking. Yeah. I got access to people who I might be able to call and say, I need 10, I need 10, I need 10, I need 10. Yeah. Do I want to owe them? Or do I want to continue to do it this way? Sometimes it's necessary to reach out for a hand to get where you're going, especially when it's an investor and you can give them back the extra you made. Go to the bank and get 50,000. Sell one of your properties. Go get some equity out of your home. It's so many different ways for us to tap in. So for you to say you've been this successful off your endeavors and your 2 footsteps, maybe just from the tech world alone, you should have a ball with investing some of this money into your music. Especially when it ain't about being famous from the music. It's about enjoying. Man, there's people dying. We watching these young boys get slaughtered out here still on homicides and murders because they glorifying the money and the jewelry on social media channels, bro.
I see it all day.
We talk about the young nobles, the YNs they call them. I call them young nobles. We watching them guys lose their mind for gratification and social media personalities. See, what we gonna do is break down a little bit more in depth of why your success is great. My success could be great. But what about the people we watch and suffer that we need to be uplifted through the music? We need to be uplifted on some educational levels because AI, this tech world, we need our young people to tap in.
We do. Because if not, then we're gonna be further behind.
Because who gonna tap in if it ain't our kind? Because this ain't got nothing to do with race per se. But when we start talking about doing business and we talk about the growth of our city, for instance, we got a batch of young people that's suffering because of all of this internet jargon that's tapping in their minds and their brains, and they're not thinking for themselves no more. They don't want to learn mathematics no more. See, what I'm trying to say is when you tap into this AI, they tapping into it where they getting their answers for school, their answers for the math equation, their answers for real life, asking about these bumps they got on their nut. Excuse me. They asking AI and Google about health concerns. See, what I'm trying to say is I'm going this deep because I'm sitting with a brother that's in this tech world, and I like to dig into the brains and the mind. Now, depression, anxiety, all these different defiances that we meet in these brothers, they say they got ADHD, they give all these diagnoses. See, I work with young people that got behavior stressors and depression, and the trauma is a whole nother story.
On top of that,
I was on the phone with a brother today, and he was telling his truth about being addicted to some drugs, and it was drugs I didn't know he was in. I didn't know he was engulfed in this so much, but he was shedding tears, telling me and talking to me about his fight with some stuff I didn't know about, but I knew the history of.
Yeah.
Some of us come from a background with cocaine and crack, fentanyl, pills, alcohol. Mainly the alcoholism is torturing our community, man, because it's legal on Sundays now, Mondays now, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Every day you can go get drunk. And now they done legalized the marijuana and these THC and these cannabidiol and this cannabis and all these different dispensaries. I'm only going this direction, family, because when you talk about this tech world, how are they mixing this all up together to control the masses of people whose minds are starting to go insane, and they losing sight of saving their money. They losing sight of investments. They losing sight of not having the bag because of their mind being misguided down this rabbit hole of digital stress.
I think.
See, I don't mean to knock you off course with this.
No. I live in this course. Like I on the highway. My thing is this: like, if you're thinking about,
can this tech help us out with this dilemma we running into? See, and that's what I want to know, because I'm gonna
answer. So the thing is, this is a real life matrix. There's a green and red pill, a green and blue pill. Man. You can use AI to play around and let it control you, or you can use AI
to your advantage,
to your advantage,
to build, to become rich, to use it as a tool to get where we going.
Yes, knowledge is power. It starts within, though. It's a mindset. Mindset is first. You have to make up your mind. I want to do this.
Some people use their mind as a servant and you push it and control it. And some people's mind become their master, and they care about what everybody else thinks before they make a move.
Yeah.
So most people use this AI as a tool to control their thoughts and their thinking. I'm more interested in, how did you get where you got to? Where am I headed and where am I going? What kind of seeds did I plant? What kind of seeds are you planting? You got children?
I do.
How many children you got?
2.
How old are they?
18 and 5.
Okay, and how you feel about being a father? Like, let me first ask you that. Are you?
They with me every week.
So you a hell of a father too?
Yeah, man. They with me.
So being a father.
I don't take no days off. That's a priority. I take my son to school.
Yeah, I do the same
thing
every day. Every day.
I drive him.
So I'm only, like I said, this is worth overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health. That's what this is all about too. At the same time with us doing our music and us breaking into an industry where we want people to gain and make money. If you was to give some advice to some people out there with this tech information, what would you tell them? What would be your advice to the world?
Learn as much as you can.
Because you only live once.
All the information is no longer hidden.
He said the information is no longer hidden.
None of it's hidden.
Guess where it's
anymore.
at? Right here in these phones?
The same place that where we spend all of our time at. What are you looking at?
So they don't call it a smartphone for nothing.
Exactly.
See, so what we must understand, y'all, is when we try to engage and we try to keep it clean and keep it real, everything sometimes is right underneath your noses. While we on Facebook liking and commenting and watching them beef and argue and continue to spread this poison. There's other ways that my brother just now told us that. A lot of ways. We can utilize our time and utilize these iPhones and utilize these iPads. So I salute you on even being able to come and sit down with me and being able to build and politic about this new age, especially this digital piece of information.
This is where it's going. It's no turning back. It's getting to the point now, and that's why they chose this place as the new Silicon Valley. Columbus, Ohio has a special place in tech.
I'm trying to think if this is my first time hearing that, because if it is, then maybe I need to pick your brain when we get off this camera and figure out what ways I need to learn on how to tap in with some of these things, because we have invested in crypto and try to learn about the stock market.
My thing is that's always been a passion, is to promote awareness.
Okay.
If I'm in this space, I'm going to talk about it. anybody next to me, no, he gonna give you all the blue. He gonna tell all of it, to us.
Well, they say you can't do too much talking because the doers and workers, they don't waste a lot of time talking about it. We activate. We all about action. So that's why I always saluted you on your mission and your journey. Where every time I seen you, every time you come to the store to support, you pulled up on me, big body, bought a couple T-shirts, and I got one for you right here. So see, I always try to make sure I come with it. I always try to come with something. So this is the cream cash rules, everything around me color. This is the hood solid demonstration. And I'm giving this to my brother, before he make his exit.
I appreciate that.
And I just wanted to make sure I gave it to you before anything. So, you put that in your closet and you rock that. Now, what's the name of your brand?
Narcy.
Now, what's that represent? I'm looking at it right
Narcy
here.
is extreme self-involvement. This is the Spanish version of it, though. But it's in English and Spanish because I'm in both places. It's basically saying that, Narcy is clarity. Narcy is everything that you think from within. Okay. A lot of times when you think self, they go, oh, you're thinking selfish, you're thinking like a narcissist, you're thinking this, that, blah, blah, blah. When you're on an airplane, the first thing they tell you is put your mask on first before you help others. If you take care of yourself, you can help others. If you're chasing trying to help others, you can't take care of yourself. It doesn't work that way.
So that's what that stands for?
Yes.
So as y'all can see, I had no clue that this is what he was going to say. So this always ties back into our mental health is everything. The mental, everything that goes on in our life, our mind. I don't know the biblical scriptures like I should, but they say, didn't they say something about first a man thinketh?
So is he.
So
is he.
Ain't that how
I can't quote this exact scripture, but
listen,
so is he.
And we ain't going on a preaching level, but what I'm saying is when they say think, I was with a brother and he was talking about the 5 senses. What do we got? Touch, taste, smell, hear, see, and think. See, I was told it was a 6th sense. And it was to think.
There you go. That's the mindset.
Before you move, before you act, before you chat, before you talk, before you gossip, before you lie, before you create any type of form of jealousy and envy in your mind and your heart, you have to think about it before you do it. Anything you put your mind to is what I'm telling my generation, the hustlers and grinders and young people out there that's paying attention. Those that's going to tap into this podcast going to learn something today. See, what we do is, man, I done did a podcast again, Saturday night, Sunday night, now it's Monday night. And I got my good brother right here, man, Tahle the Great.
Yep.
And we go way back. And when I'm talking we go way back, so what we doing is just busting down. We putting some food on the plate for you to eat now. We talking about this digital food now.
Yeah. It's there.
I said it was 6 senses. And the last one was your thinking ability. Can you use your thinking to get to where you're going in life? Can you use your thinking to cross over to this tech world? Can you use your thinking to continue to push your music in a way where you want the DJs to play your music? You're going to find that outlet to make it happen. For the artists out there that loves these, what you call them, DSPs, I ain't a big fan of iTunes. I ain't a big fan of Apple Music. I ain't a big fan of Deezer and Google Music and all of these different platforms. Don't get me wrong, I ain't hating family. But when you think about the streams, see, we talk about this on a couple other podcasts.
It's a touchy topic because here's the thing.
I'm about direct sales still because I'm so used to going out the truck. I love direct sales.
But look, the thing is, look, those companies that you're talking about, when you actually look at their classification of what kind of company they are, they're tech companies.
These digital service providers is tearing the music business apart. They raping the artists I know that's out here striving and going hard. If you ain't the big wigs at the top of the food chain, you ain't really eating.
Let me tell you how to compete with them.
I'm listening. All ears.
We have to have the knowledge to be able to compete with them. So I can develop an app where your music is only available there.
Well, that's almost like when we sell it directly from our site.
Exactly.
And we've been talking about this for some time now. That's what most of us are trying to do at this point with our careers and our music, so we can survive. Because making music, putting it on the streaming site, telling everybody to go get off this platform, we will not make it. We will not make it far with our music, and ultimately we're gonna be old, be dead, and we never went to we had to go because we was dependent on these middle people to control our music. So I'm only giving this dialogue and this information straight and forward because I'm sitting with a brother who's possibly able to make us some apps, possibly able to help us find a way around these DSPs. And I know they'll probably want to knock my head off for even giving this type of information, but the demonstration of being real with me is knowing my own worth and my own value. Right. So what I've been doing is something crazy. Like, for instance, you can send me $5 on my Cash App or my Apple Pay or my, Zelle or Venmo, and I'll email you 2 or 3 songs. So then I can at least get $1.50 or $2 per song right now.
That's way better.
So we got 10,000 people who gonna email me or text me their email address or DM me their email address. And then I send you the cash handle or the digital payment handle. I'm going to send you the songs. I don't care how many people heard it or tracked it because I know I made me some money to feed my babies, to continue to make new music, just keep investing in the clothing line, investing in my printing business, investing in the things I want, saving my money and putting it in the stock market, diversifying my money and my funds the proper way. On my own terms.
Right.
For me, I have to wait on the check. For me, I have to wait on some royalties. See, everything about the music industry has always bothered brothers like me.
Right.
And I hate to really put this out there like that, but while we here chopping it up and we build,
that's what we're here
we
for.
having the conversation and we communicate. All I'm saying is not to knock nothing about the digital world because I see you tapping in.
Yeah.
I need to learn more, and I'm going to be honest and say, for me, again, going against all these different things that I've been threw out there at y'all, don't stop making your music. Don't stop investing your time and your money. Be happy if you on the platform because that might be your vision. See, we growing in age and time is running out.
It is.
We see what's happening with these people that's in control.
Yeah.
I said make America hustle again.
Right.
What does your man say?
I like that.
What does your man say?
Make it great.
I say make America hustle again. He said what he said. I said make America hustle again. See, and that's what I stand for right now. So, man, I commend you on all your efforts and all your grinding and all the information. Is there anything else you want to share with the world of people that's going to tune in to this interview, man, that we just now pretty much held down? I mean, we can probably keep going, but for me, it's like I always like to touch the topic and hit it right on the head.
Right.
We're going to definitely try to get you linked up with some of these DJs in Columbus so you can get your wings and spread them the way you want to spread them while you here at home.
Yeah.
What's the name of your new song or new project or album that's coming out?
I got
Tell them about that.
I got the new project is gonna be called. I'm still on the fence with the name of it, but
so you don't got a project done? It's ready to drop yet?
I got a whole bunch of songs. I'm just trying to figure out because I'm actually working on after this Cocaine song pop out.
Is that the single that you about to drop?
Yeah.
Now when is that dropping? That's the one you just showed me the video to, right?
That's
clean,
in the next
real
2
clean.
Weeks. That's in the next 2 weeks.
So is that the single?
That's one of them. I got like 10 of them.
So what single you pushing first?
Right now, Island Love's already out in DR.
So Island Love is out right now.
Yeah.
And then Cocaine.
Yeah.
Now who you got featured on that?
John C, he in Colombia. Colombia representative.
So you want to break the international barrier first?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, the world is big.
Yeah.
So like I said, if you create the music with marketing first, I'm marketing everything around the world. I got Afro beats. We're in Lagos with this. You know, Colombia's Spanglish hybrid English Spanish music.
So you taking this to a higher level? Then we ain't even talking about the local no more. We ain't talking about this region.
We gotta go global.
I'm with you.
Like 270 is a circle, just like the Earth. It's a sphere. We got to go beyond that.
Well, and don't get me wrong, man. I never still want to make myself seem so small-minded. Like when people watch it and say, man, Wiley's still trying to act like he going to go out here and sell 1 million copies to each person one at a time. Well, if I'm trying to get 1 subscriber at a time, 10 subscribers at a time, 10 views, 10 likes, 10,000 likes and views on all my pages and platforms, why can't I sit back and spend a couple of hours reaching out to individuals to make me some money? However, I ain't disrespecting it to the point where I still don't want to be on these platforms. So don't get it twisted what I'm trying to say. I'm going to be on every platform like I am right now, but I still want some direct sales so I can make some other things happen.
This how we get direct sales. Let me cook it right in front of you.
Just do it.
This guy, the fact that we in we in the hometown. The fact that I'm in the city and me and him is sitting on this couch, I might even give him some of the real blueprints to get the money, to make the millions like I done made, you heard? But you gotta tap into this podcast. I might come on here and tell you how to get it, right? I'm gonna tell them how to get it, but they gotta subscribe to this though. If I'm giving y'all the secrets to success coming from where we from, you gotta subscribe, man. That's gonna monetize this everything.
Well, and that's
You know
what
what I
the
mean?
goal, you know, like when my brothers and my homies and they told me, you know, go ahead and do your podcast. You see, every artist in the industry got a podcast. We could keep naming them, the whole list of everybody with podcasts. I'm talking about all the way from when Joe Budden first started his, and you was like, man, what he doing? And now look what's going on. He didn't catapult it to a whole nother level. Now you got Jadakiss. Now you got Fat Joe. Now you got Cameron. Now you got
Yeah, but
I can just keep going on and on.
The difference of them and what you got going on is W.O.R.T.H, right? Is that's what we talking about is W.O.R.T.H. They talking about gossip.
And that's what I told my wife. I told my wife, we ain't doing no soap opera. We ain't doing no soap opera. No soap opera grinding here for me. And that's what I'm saying now.
We ain't sending invoices getting back. What we doing?
Hey,
that's what we doing.
I only
here,
send
man.
some of them people's names because there's popularity they gain. But they did their work. Like Noriega, for instance, with the Drink Champs.
Yeah.
No hate. Noriega doing his work. We used to listen to Noriega, him and Capone.
Yeah.
We used to be in the hood listening to that.
You already know.
And no disrespect, them guys was live for us. When I watched the podcast, the interviews is dope. I love the interviews. I love some of the knowledge we get from it. But for me to sit here and force you to drink because of a question. my thing is I love health. I love health. I love health. I love being healthy. I had open heart surgery. So what I mean is worth overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health. So now I'm not taking a shot at Nori by any means. But what I'm saying is to worry about my liver, to worry about my kidneys, to worry about my mind, to worry about my well-being. If I stop drinking and I come on your show, I can't come on your show because I don't drink or I don't smoke, and I still come get an interview. I may not ever make it to Nori because I haven't hit those barriers with the people they interview on, but you never know what the God got set for me. You never know what my righteous motives and my moves is going to get me to be, because he might want to interview me in a minute once we get done with what we got going on.
Know.
No disrespect, Columbus, Ohio, major, internationally known, global is what we going to do here. But what I mean is for me to say, man, pour me some Hennessy, man. Go get me some gin, man. Go get me some tequila. Let's go ahead and get wasted and talk shit and just smoke and drink all day. I'm really coming from a different angle where I want to be valued longer with my life. I don't drink often. I stopped smoking, you know, years ago. Like I told you before, I used to indulge. I used to love the different runts and the different type of bud from different cities. When we used to go to Vegas and California and play around with it. It didn't do me well. Made me sleepy, made me tired, made me exhausted. I couldn't really grind like I grind when I got a sober mind. I love drinking my little drink at home with my ice. I'm chilling with wifey and I'm done doing a day's work. To be intoxicated at noon, smoking 3 or 4 blunts at 1 p.m.
all day,
knowing I got a lot of things to accomplish. I'm not knocking the you understand me. I'm not knocking the liquor that these guys say they like to drink, but when you particularly need it in order to focus, when you need it in order to get by, when you need it, I'm big on having a clear state of mind for your family, for your life, for your world, for your health. Black man's health is a black man's wealth. And that's all I'm gonna say. You know, before we finish this up, I just wanted to make sure I tap in with that one because we got to care about ourselves. We only get one life.
One life.
And it's over with. I went to the doctor last week, got a physical. Colonoscopy time. I don't even know if I can say it right because this is my first time having to go this direction for myself. I just think we all got to make sure we continue to go get our physicals. Let them get our urine specimen. Let them get our blood work. See what's going on in your life. D'Angelo just now passed away, bro. And see, I didn't even think about name dropping today, but we are losing. I mean, Angie Stone just died a couple months before. I'm talking about we can keep on naming artists, and we ain't even talking about the guys that's getting murdered and shot and killed and robbed, and they cat pilled still playing games out here in these different zones in these different cities. We talking about the health factor. Are we taking care of ourselves? Are we taking care of our teeth? Are we going to the dentist? Are we going to?
Important.
I'm just saying, man. So you know, we get ready to close out and get up out y'all's way, but know your value, know your worth. Worth overcoming, rebuilding, teaching health. And this is what the segment entailed. I only went this direction because my brother gave me all the game he can give me about the tech world. We might have to get in touch with him for those who don't know. How can they contact you again? Where can they find you, bro? If somebody want to DM you or reach out to you right now, how would they do that?
Just hit me on Insta, Tahle the GOAT.
How you spell Tahle?
Tahle, T-A-H-L-E, the GOAT.
And this is just one of many brothers that I know that's still striving. I'm talking about rising.
Yeah.
Not he made it where he going right now. Like I said, some of us going to get to the top and going to stop. Some of us trying to get to the top to get the ball rolling. And that's what they don't understand, man. This is hood solid. Know your value, know your worth. What's the name of your line?
Narcy all day.
Can they buy any of that somewhere?
Yeah, I'm about to make the site live. We just making some last adjustments to some.
So that's on the way.
Yeah. Narcy Clothing.
So as you can see, my brother got 4 or 5 companies.
Yeah.
And guess what? We still in the progress of still planting our seeds.
Still going.
So if anybody out there that ever want to tap in with me, you know, I'm Wallow Real. That's on Instagram and Facebook. Anytime you want to tap in with me, you can DM me. If you need an interview, you need me to come to a live location, remote, we'll come there and get it done. You need t-shirts, business card flyers, ink pens, pencils, window decals, magnets for your vehicle, your windows wrap. I'm talking about some hoodies, some polos, some ink pens and pencils, embroidery, stitch, sublimation. Anything you need done, we get it done. Right now, I'm representing from Federal to Incredible Podcast. We live in the studio right now. I'm in the depths of the trenches of Columbus, Ohio. This is what we doing. We still popping, we still promoting, and we still grinding. The homie from Columbus, Ohio, all the way from South America, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, sitting here with me right now, putting in this information for y'all to take heed to. So at any moment, man, you want to tap in with one of us. We gave you all of our information. You gave us the time. Yeah. So you tune in to W.O.R.T.H podcast. Know your value, know your worth. Thank you for coming today, man. You got your t-shirt. Now when you get up out of here?
I fly out back to the A tomorrow. We're gonna do the next segment overseas, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come with you out over the border, man, and get my first stamp.
Yeah,
we signing out. Man. Columbus, Ohio. Know your value, know your worth. Wallow Real.
Let's get it.